Oh, darling, please wake up. I don't know what I'd do without you.
He gave her everything, but when he lost his sight, she showed her true colors. In the heart of Los Angeles, where the sun glints off glass towers and dreams often come with a price tag, lived Ethan Caldwell, a 36-year-old billionaire tech founder. He was known for his innovation and his humility. Though the world saw him as a man with everything, Ethan often said he had nothing, at least nothing real. After losing both parents young, Ethan built his empire from scratch. He was rich in money but poor in trust. Every woman he dated seemed to see only the man in designer suits, not the man behind the success. Then came Alyssa Hart, a beautiful, magnetic woman with flowing chestnut hair, a smile that seemed to light up rooms, and a confidence that could melt steel. They met at a charity gala where Ethan came disguised as an investor, not the billionaire himself. Alyssa, a fashion influencer, seemed kind, attentive, and fascinated by him, or so he thought. Within months, Ethan was certain she was different. For the first time in years, he allowed himself to believe in love again. But his best friend, Jason Miller, wasn't so convinced. Man, Jason warned, women like that don't look twice unless they see dollar signs. Be careful. Ethan laughed it off. Love, he thought, shouldn't be treated like a business transaction. He had no idea how wrong he was. What would you do if you discovered your partner only loved your money? Let us know in the comments below. And if this story touched your heart, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who believes in true love. Remember, karma always sees what people try to hide. A few months later, while scrolling social media, Ethan stumbled on something that froze his blood. Alyssa in a luxury spa, bragging to a friend on a live stream. She laughed, saying, "Girl, you think I'd waste time on some average dude? Ethan's my golden ticket. Once we get married, I'll never lift a finger again." Her words hit him like a punch. His chest tightened. His throat went dry. The woman he trusted was using him, or so it seemed. But Ethan didn't confront her. Instead, he planned something extraordinary. He told Jason quietly, "If she loves me, she'll stay no matter what. But if she doesn't," Jason smirked, "then you'll finally see who she really is." A week later, Ethan faked a terrible car accident. News spread fast. Billionaire tech CEO involved in crash, temporarily blind. He didn't lose his vision, not really. But Alyssa didn't know that. The doctors, Jason, even Ethan's staff played along. He wore special contact lenses that made his eyes look clouded. It was his blindness test, to see if love could exist when wealth and power were stripped away. Alyssa rushed to the hospital, all crocodile tears and designer sunglasses. She clutched his hand, sobbing dramatically. "Oh, baby, I'll take care of you. You don't have to worry about anything." But once Ethan returned home, her mask began to crack. She started skipping days, claiming work trips and brand deals. But he heard her laughter in the background of men's voices. When she was around, she acted impatient, irritated by his requests. Ethan, pretending to stumble around, would quietly listen. One day, he overheard her on the phone. "Ugh," he's so pathetic now. "I can't believe I'm stuck babysitting a blind man. I swear, if he doesn't sign those transfer papers soon, I'm done." Ethan clenched his fists, rage boiling inside. Transfer papers? For his estate? Later that week, she brought her friend, Tiffany, over. They didn't know Ethan was in the next room. Tiffany whispered, "Alyssa, this is cruel. What if he finds out?" Alyssa snorted. "Please. He can't even see his own reflection. By next month, everything he owns will be mine. Then I'm gone." Ethan's heart shattered into 1,000 pieces. But instead of confronting her, he continued to play the fool, knowing the truth was still unfolding. He even gave Alyssa opportunities to prove herself, pretending to drop an envelope with $50,000 in it. She picked it up and pocketed it. Jason, secretly recording everything through hidden cameras, whispered, "She's not just a gold digger. Man, she's a thief with lipstick." But Ethan wanted one final confirmation. One last act that would expose her beyond any doubt. Ethan arranged a dinner, a lavish, candlelit evening at their penthouse. He told Alyssa he wanted to sign over certain financial documents to make her his legal partner, just in case he didn't recover. Alyssa arrived dressed to kill. Red dress, diamonds glittering, a predator ready for her prize. She cooed softly. "You're doing the right thing, babe. You can trust me." As Ethan fumbled with a pen, he said quietly, "Before I sign, I want you to tell me something. Alyssa, if I never see again, if I can't be the man I was, would you still stay with me?" Alyssa hesitated. Then, forcing a fake smile, "Of course, honey. I love you for who you are, not what you have." Jason, watching from the security room, almost laughed. Ethan signed the papers, or so she thought. In truth, they were blank pages. Then, without warning, Ethan stood up, ripped off his dark glasses, and stared straight into her eyes. "Good news, Alyssa. I can see again." The room froze. Alyssa's jaw dropped, her face draining of color. "W what?" But the doctor said. Ethan's voice turned cold. "The doctor works for me. This," he gestured around, "was a test to see if you'd love me without money." Jason walked in, holding a remote. The TV screen flickered on, showing footage of Alyssa's phone calls, the stolen money, her laughter about his blindness. Alyssa screamed, "You spied on me. You set me up." Ethan's tone was calm, deadly calm. "No, Alyssa, you exposed yourself." She tried to grab the papers, but Jason snatched them. "Blank," he said, smirking, "just like your promises." Alyssa's fury turned to desperation. "Ethan, I can explain. I didn't mean it. I was just scared, okay?" But he shook his head. "You weren't scared of losing me. You were scared of losing your lifestyle." Tears ran down her face as Ethan stepped aside, pointing toward the door. "Get out." The elevator doors closed behind her with a cold metallic thud. After she left, Ethan stood silently by the window, looking out at the glittering city lights. Jason placed a hand on his shoulder. "You okay, man?" Ethan nodded slowly. "Yeah, just disappointed. I wanted to believe love wasn't for sale." Jason sighed. "At least now you know who's real." For weeks, Ethan avoided the world. But soon, a letter arrived, handwritten not from Alyssa, but from a nurse who had helped him during his blindness. Her name was Samantha Brooks, a soft-spoken woman with a quiet strength. She'd cared for him with patience and never once treated him differently because of his supposed condition. In the letter, she wrote, "I don't know who you are outside this house, Mr. Caldwell, but I hope you find someone who loves you for your heart, not your wealth. You deserve that." For the first time in months, Ethan smiled. Maybe love wasn't lost after all. Maybe he'd just been looking in the wrong place. A year later, Ethan hosted another charity gala, this time not as a billionaire in disguise, but as a man at peace. Samantha attended, looking radiant yet simple, her kindness glowing brighter than any diamond. As reporters buzzed around them, one asked Ethan, "Mr. Caldwell, what's your greatest success story?" He glanced at Samantha, then replied, "Learning that real wealth isn't in your bank account. It's in who stands by you when the lights go out." The crowd applauded. Samantha blushed. In the corner, unseen, Alyssa watched from afar, bitterness in her eyes. The gold she once chased had turned to dust, while the man she betrayed had found something far richer, true love. As the lights dimmed and soft music filled the room, Ethan whispered to Samantha, "You know, I once pretended to be blind, but it turns out I really was blind to what mattered most." And with that, he took her hand, ready to start a new chapter, one built not on luxury, but on loyalty, redemption, and love.